Mm, 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 mhm. Whew. I don't really know why I'm even up doing a live right now. Which that obviously tells you I ain't gonna be here long. 1 minute I'm sleepy, 1 minute I'm up. I had laid down to go to sleep, and then all of a sudden I wasn't sleeping no more, so I'm back up again. And as you can see, it's 10:15. Any other time my head would have been asleep. So, with that being said, well, another day has passed, and I'm back here again. Back here again. Really ain't got a lot to talk about, but just a few things. Really ain't that important. I done seen some things, noticed some things. I still ain't gonna say shit about the things I done seen or noticed. We're gonna leave that right up. That's pretty much all I got on that. But I was sitting up here thinking I said, well shit, I'll go live. Cause I do, and I was thinking about some things. And one of the things I was thinking about was, does anybody ever think about the fact that a lot of things we trip and fuss and fight over? Y'all ever think about the fact that animals don't have these issues? Like when I say animals, I ain't talking about cats and dogs. Of course, they included too, but I'm not talking about them. Do anybody ever think about the other animals? They don't have all these issues. The shit that you see going on the YouTube. Do anybody ever think about that? Like in real talk, when you think about nature, and people always want to holler about nature, 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 and shit. Before you know it, you got everybody hollering about nature, nature, nature. Do a couple different things, this, that, and the third way, and before you know it, they call themselves doctors and philosophers and this, that, and the third, because they've been living off of nature and thus following nature and all this nature, nature, nature. Nobody does anybody ever think about the fact that some of this stuff that y'all like, some of the stuff that we witness and we see, whether via it be online or in real life, do y'all ever think about the fact that some animals in certain places, do you really think they go through any of the things that we experience in our life? Because like I never thought of it that way, but now that I think about it, I just can't imagine the animals like, Even though they don't speak English, they don't talk, we can't understand them unless you just want to know where it is. People that swept it down, you understand what animals say. Unless you just want to know. I just don't see them dealing with half of the stuff that we deal with. And they are in nature. They are of nature. Um, do y'all ever think about that? I'll give you a good example. Kangaroos. We know what some kangaroos. I know what some of them is. I don't know what all of them is, but I know what some of them is. I've never seen a documentary where kangaroos was beefing about another kangaroo talking to another kangaroo or mingling with another kangaroo. I've never seen that. I've never seen that amongst kangaroos. That's just a prime example. I've never seen that amongst kangaroos. I don't even think when it comes to things like kangaroos, they even have a such thing as politics and who's leader of who and things of that nature. I think it boils down to the most dominant, and that's as far as it goes. But like, as far as one just being a leader over all the kangaroos, I don't think it ever got to that point because that would simply mean they have to have some type of communication and conversation where they understand each other and set rules and guidelines and boundaries and things of that nature. They have to damn near become human. You get where I'm going with this? That's just kangaroos. And then we get to the lions. We pretty much know, when it comes to lions and things of that nature, how they operate. It's mostly the dominant one, da 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 da, and how they operate. But I don't think they go through the ritual of picking who's going to be president of the, you know, like I don't think they do that. And it, like, you got to look at it. They're not. They don't have those issues of who's president, who went to whose kingdom, who looked at whose um I don't even know what you call a female lion at this point, whatever you call her. I don't think they go through none of that stuff. I think, and from what I observe and what I know, they don't go through none of the stuff that we as human beings, we supposed to be human. We supposed to be the most intelligent. They ain't doing none of that. They don't they don't act like nothing like that. We on the lions now. Follow me. I'm gonna try my best to go down the line. We're on the lions. I don't think the male lion gives a damn if the female lion look at another lion, another male lion. I don't think he really just give a damn. I really don't think he give a damn if however they communicate. I really don't think he give a damn if she went over there and talked to him. I don't think he just go over there and start a fight or pick a fight and it'd be an all out war between this set of lions and that set of lions. And it's some type of communication. You don't go over there and talk to them. They ain't from over here. I don't think they do none of that. We're about the only fucking species that act like that with territorial. Now, true enough, lions are territorial, but I don't think they that damn territorial. I don't really think they give a shit when it comes to that part right there. And that's just my opinion, based on what I observed, what I watched, and what I studied. Same thing with the kangaroos. Based on what I watched and what I observed and what I said, they're not even that territorial. So let's keep this shit moving because, like I said, I'm not gonna be here long. What about what about the monkeys? Yeah, I had to throw that in because you got certain people consider certain people, you know, as monkeys, and I don't see that either. What the hell you come up with that shit from? But anyway, I've even been doing research and study on them, and they're not that damn I mean, they're territorial, and they communicate in their own language. And whoever this weird person or people are that claim they can understand what the monkey is saying, a shout out to you, kudos to you, hats off to you. Nobody's into that shit. Nobody gives a fuck. But at the end of the day, they're not that damn territorial. Because even with them, I don't think the male monkey gives a fuck about the female monkey or other monkeys in the family going talking to other family or monkeys. They're not that damn territorial. They can be very territorial over their babies, but they're not territorial over a community. Now I have observed. I've been observing, doing study research, and they still come back to one conclusion. We're about the only species that I see, and I don't even like to call us species. I really don't. We're about the only beings that act just like, I don't even know what the hell to call it. Territorial about who can go where and say what to who and things of that nature. And it just boils down to this. How the hell you gonna let the damn animals outdo you? But we're supposed to be smarter than the animals. Hmm. Damn, man. Let's take it all the way back. Let's go down to the fish. You got a school of fish. You got the male fish, she lay eggs. She's protective over her babies because she got to wait for them to hatch and all that. Ooh. Of course she's going to be protective because, there's other fish. They'll eat them. That's different. We so damn territorial. We ain't did shit. We just like, what the hell? And they in water. We on land. I've been doing a lot of research and studying, and I'm like, man, you got the you got the animal that's on land, you got the one that's in water. The one that's on land, yeah, they are there are some territorial animals, and they have every right to be territorial. But I ain't never seen to the point where they look. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe it's a documentary I didn't see, or maybe it's a video I didn't see, or maybe it's something I didn't see. I haven't seen one yet that fights over a certain, we argue with blocks, street corners and shit. I ain't seen no animals argue over because they out there in the elements and in the forests and deserts and wherever. I ain't seen them fight over no territory like that. I ain't seen them fight over food. I'm pretty sure anybody will fight over food if it, came down to survival of the fittest. That's what you're supposed to do. But I don't know if they would, you know, I can't say they won't fight their own. But I have seen from what I've studied, they take care of their own versus what we do here. And we human, we'll take our own now to get what we feel like belong to us. When I said we'll take our own now, I've seen it to the point people are taking their own. When I say they own, I mean they own. They share the same bloodline. They're taking their own now for what they feel like belong to them. I haven't seen these animals do that. But then you'll hear people say, y'all act like animals. Well, no, not exactly. I've been watching and studying and researching animals. Yeah, they are territorial, depending on circumstances and the situation. But the things that we're doing right now, right here today, no, that ain't animal. I don't know what that is. And like I said before, especially with the animals I've been researching and looking up and things of that nature, I've never seen them have a whole meeting where they having council meetings or sit-ins. They done voted one animal as president, vice president, assistant. I ain't seen none of that. It's called nature. It's called the circle of life. And it's called living in a balance. Whereas we as a people, we done took this to a whole nother level. And we supposed to be better than them. Letting the wrong thing rule you. Letting the wrong thing take over you. Uh, I don't know at this point. People are doing some of the strangest things. I could sit up and watch these videos about monkeys. You got other monkeys helping other monkeys. I don't know what's going on with this little monkey, but he helping this monkey. Do you see humans doing that? No. What you see humans doing? They see a motherfucker down there, kick him some more. And you got monkeys could see another monkey wounded, hurt, or whatever. Might not even be their damn bloodline. They still try to help the little monkey. They monkeys. They monkeys. This is monkeys we're talking about. Gorillas is doing the same. They ain't my bloodline, but I'm gonna help them. I see you down. But we supposed to be better than that. Are you serious? I'm looking at this damn video. I see other monkeys. For whatever reason, the mother that had the baby monkey, she can't really take care of her baby. The other female monkey steps in and help and take care of the baby. It ain't her baby, but she stepped in. She take care of the baby. Ain't her baby. She stepped in and take care of the baby. That shit happening with us in real life. We ain't stepping in to help take care of shit. All we doing is calling folks and trying to put them somewhere. Where it's more worse than where it was when it started out. How you gonna let the animals outdo you? Like, that's crazy, bro. These folks are sitting up there showing us ants. Now they're sitting up there showing us ants. Well, showing me ants, y'all ain't seen. The ants even got more better skills than humans. You mean to tell me animals and insects can outdo us? Man, when they get to that point, now I kind of see why it's just like on one hand, I see why people are just giving up saying fuck it. I don't give a fuck no more. I see why people giving up saying they don't care no more. The damn animals is outdoing us. I don't know what the hell going on right now because it looks like they're trying to get one down out the tree. I don't know why he up there, but I'm not sure what exactly is going on in this particular set of the video. But it just sparked me to come talk about this because a lot of times I be having shit to say and I be wanting to say shit. And then usually, and I ain't gonna lie, sometimes if I don't say this shit when it's fresh in my mind, I'll fuck around and forget it, and I'm gonna say it, and then time come later. Then I'm like, what the fuck? I want to say something. I don't know what the fuck it was, but yeah, I think they're more or less trying to get this one down because uh, I don't know. I think it's pregnant or something. I don't know. They got it down. They didn't kill it or nothing. They got it down, and they want to try to help it. That's another thing. We got all this shit going on in the world, and you got people still out here helping monkeys, which is, I guess you would call them primates. They're out here helping monkeys, all different kind of monkeys. They're out here helping monkeys, kangaroos, and things of that nature. You got people still out here doing that. And here we are over here on American soil arguing and bickering over shit that don't make no damn sense. Should have been let go and left alone. If I don't say shit else to y'all tonight on this live, I'm gonna say this. If you keep holding on to the past, you'll never get to what's in front of you. Let go of your past. Because if you don't let it go, you can't get to what's in front of you. You too busy holding on to what's behind you. How you holding on to what's behind you? And you got shit in front of you. You'll never get to it because you keep holding on to the past. And sometimes that holding on to the past can take you the fuck up out of here. And if you don't see exactly what I'm saying, I don't like to go all the way depth into details, but here's a little hint for you. Apparently, apparently, if you've been watching our news, apparently somebody was looking in their rear view mirror, looking at something in there that was behind them when they should have been focused on what was in front of them. They were so focused on what was behind them and what had happened just moments ago. They stopped and went back to what? To do what? When they should have just kept going. Because my thing is this: once you got in you got in your vehicle, you left, you should have stayed gone. You looked in your rear view, the motherfucker is behind you. That's behind you. They ain't hurting you. They behind you. Look in front of you. You'd been paying attention to what was in front of you, your ass will be living today. And that's all I'm gonna say on that. And I stand on that. If you have any questions about what I'm talking about, all you gotta do is just watch our news. They just brought this shit back up and everybody wanna make content out of it. Yeah, it's parts of video missing. But my thing is this: it's clear and evident. You got in your car, you left. You apparently saw something going on behind you. You shouldn't have been focused on what was going on behind you. What you need to been focused on was what was in front of you and going on about your business. You chose to stop and go back and address what was behind you. Pay attention, people. You keep holding on to that shit behind you. You see what happened to that nigga that held on to the shit behind him. Keep doing that shit. You'll never get to the shit that's in front of you. Okay? With that being said, one love, y'all. I'm out to speak. Good night.